Hello YouTube. Recently, quite a few people have been asking to see my console in more detail. I told them to fuck off, but then I thought, no, it'll tickle my ego to show off. So, here she is. All in all, it's taken about 2 years to work on. 2 or 3 actually now. And I'm still making it a bit more cluttered. So I'm trying to get rid of some of the symmetry which is going on. It's roughly based on the Tom Baker early Peter Davison console. So you've got the 2 levers here and the big red door control. It's 2 foot thinner than this on-screen one, because it's... The screen one's 6 foot, this one's 4 foot wide. It's just made out of junk I found in Poundland, stuff like that. So there's like a whole calculator there, sort of temperature things for a car. But I've tried to make it look not like Earth technology, which I don't like on some fan consoles. You see some with like a laptop stuck on there, or bike pumps, which I fucking hate bike pumps on a console. Fucking tenant. Anyway, I'll go through all each individual panels and say what they do and what they're from. I'm out of breath running about. Anyway, flight panel. So these are the 2 Dimmeh levers. Power boost. That's an old fuse. There's a few of them about. That's sort of quicker flight. Christmas lights. There's Christmas lights all over. Like I said, the temperature gauge from a car, which I got from Poundland. This was the light switch, the switch for the old light switch in here, but they broke, so we replaced them and just used this like a fast return switch, which you need to do up a bit more. There's a new control similar to that but green underneath the console, so we can change how the lights flash and all that sort of stuff like that. Ping pong ball lights, which I've made to look like the Hartnell ones, so like split in half, black tops. That's another alarm clock, which is going to be a internal, external thing, so it tells you about the external wind temperature, height, sort of stuff like that. External readout. That's it. Button, switch, push. I'm not too fond of these pushy these, but they'll have to do for now. Because I want these to look a bit more alien looking. Coordinate panel, obviously, so you just type in your coordinates where you want to go, then use these 2. Temporal and spatial locks. So you push them 2 and that will lock the coordinates in. Over here we've got the power. That's primary power, secondary power, and auxiliary power. So that's for the main systems, auxiliary systems, and sort of secondary systems. But, internal readouts. That's basically the same as that one, but it shows you what's happening inside the TARDIS. So like internal temperature, sort of data like that. 2 stabilizer sliders, which are very stuck at the moment. I'll work on that. So I put some Gallifreyan text on here, like the TARDIS Console, to make it look a bit more alien, get rid of any of the English on the console. There's a few little bits though which you wouldn't notice. Emergency switch for when you want to contact Gallifrey, which is in the Pertwee story, 3 Doctors. I've got a bit like a box, which actually in the series we lift the box up and you slide it out like that. Door control, obviously, everyone knows that. Enough of them stupid lights. A dial. Telepathic circuits, which are the old aerial liquid tabs, I don't know. The aerial sort of washing up bulb things. Just put your hand on each. Contact Gallifrey or whatever. This sort of computing panel. So you've got like a keypad here. A simple button. This thing I added, what was it? Tuesday I think it was. It's basically like a mouse. So you put your hand there, move about with that. Also with the palm. Buttons there, dial there. And also this comes off like that. That was an old turret, if I remember. It's like a remote control turret. There's be a gun there. Used to move it with that and used to shoot a foam dart. Yeah. These are little sort of lolly sticks around the panels. And here, probably the most expensive thing on the console, is basically the case of my old iPod Nano. So basically the iPod was sticking there. And basically it's an access panel. So I'll lift them there. You can remove these bits. These are just sort of junk I'm going to put on the console later. You can sort of see inside the console all the little lights, bits like that. Even though it is just a load of wood and Christmas lights, I think that looks quite cool. I'm going to just sand this down a bit to make it a bit easier to get in. Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, and finally we've just got sort of a data panel, so we've got like a sort of good old fashioned chunky gorge thing. There's a sort of LED in there. A few dials. That's a little sort of thing which doesn't move. I need to make that so you can twist it and move it. Switch. And this is going to be the scanner switch for the scanner there. And just to show you the rotor quickly. I need to beef this up a bit more as well. But actually the tubing because a lot of people who build consoles say the hardest bit is the rotor casing, which is this bit. My one, it was the container which the Christmas lights came in, so that was quite lucky. And yeah, I think that's about all I can really talk to you about the console. Notice I'm still working on it, I need to add a bit more. When you see it in the story for the first time, there's a little spoiler for Ghosts of Leatherham, it'll be trashed. So like this will be taken off. I'll show you this one, it's easier. That'll be taken off, that'll be pulled out. That's one thing I'd like about this console, you can sort of dismantle it and make it look trash. Like here you can pull that out, got sort of junk in there you can have loose. That'll come out, that, like I said, I've shown you, that will snap off. Just make it look like it's not been used for centuries. Completely trashed, and then throughout the episode my doctor will sort of repair it. Yeah, I'll just put that there for now, because it takes a while to set it back up. But anyway, I think that's all I can really show you. I'll just show you a couple of the little bits and bobs I've got around the place. This is the gun my companion's going to use. It's just basically an old sort of Nerf gunny thing which I've sprayed up, added a few nooks and crannies onto it. That's an old Dalek eye stalk from a toy I had years ago. Doctor's hip fast food junk in there. What else? Just my shelf basically to show my pictures collection, figure collection, blah de blah. This I'm quite proud of. It's an old toy like I had as a kid and it broke, so I thought I'd trash it up, make it look like a destroyed Dalek. My calling card from Member to Daleks, which is my old Kaiser ID card with a bit of electrical tape and a few pens. And yeah, I think that's about it. Sorry this wasn't a more entertaining video, but like I said, only a few people just want to see the console a bit more detail because I've only shown people like a few quick pictures and that's about it. Two things actually. One, picture of my doctor my girlfriend drew, which needs to be changed now because it's got a question mark, which I'll show you in a second, which I'm quite proud of. And also, like I just said, changed my costume, and I've got a question mark on the coat to give it that sort of 80s feel to it. That was only a £5 on eBay, so if you ever want a question mark on your costume, tough, you'd be copying me. No, seriously, it's only £5 on eBay, I think there's about 20 in stock. Yeah, that's literally all I can show you. So, hope you enjoyed this video. It's only a little sort of brief update thing. It's not a vlog, I hate vlogs and I'm never going to do one. This is not a vlog, this is just an update. Alright? Anyway, talk to you soon, and I'll be filming Ghosts of Leatherham Village, my first story, in sort of not September time. Actually, it might be September time, sort of that period, sort of July, September-ish. That's as vague as I'm gonna get. Haters.